Hi, Fashion Princess here. I am currently not in our regular spot that we film in. And as you guys can tell, Crazy Hair is not physically with me right now.
Hey guys.
And that was him. He is currently on the phone. Say hi to your fans.
What's up, awesome ones?
Oh, and that little "What's up, awesome ones?" That is what you guys are now going to be called, because you guys are all awesome to us. So here,
awesome, beautiful, gorgeous, and handsome.
yes, because we probably do have some guy viewers. So I am here today to do a life update for you guys, and kind of explain the reason for our absence for 2 months. I think our last one was like...
Our last one was May 27th, I believe.
Yeah, so just before like this thing that I'm gonna get into came about. So yeah, you can check that previous one out. What was that one, Crazy Hair? Or JC as I call him?
Honesty/favorites.
Pardon?
Honesty/favorites.
Oh yeah, Honesty/favorites. And yeah, you might want to go watch that one. It would explain.
I'll send it to everybody, and watch the other videos too.
It would explain a whole lot of why it's called honesty. Yeah, we were actually being honest with you guys. We were trying to play something up for a while, and we just couldn't do it. We couldn't do it for very long. We couldn't play that front. So, go watch that video. I will just sit here. Go watch. And we're back. So, if you actually didn't do that and didn't watch that video, watch that as soon as you watch this one, because it's actually pretty awesome, as everything in your life should be. You should just try to put the best in it. And this is kind of a hard thing for me to do past couple months. In June, early June, sorry, my dad, he went for surgery. It was just like supposed to be like a simple surgery. He was only supposed to be in there for like 5 to 7 days. Not a big deal. And then come home, be off of work for a couple of days, and then go back to work, and everything be back to normal. But unfortunately, that's not the way it went. He had the surgery. He was fine. My mom went to visit him in his room. He was joking around. He asked her to take a picture of him because he had a nasogastric tube. If you don't really know what that is, I can explain what it does. I can explain that if you just kind of leave me a message on my Instagram, which is fashionprincess29. You can Google Plus, Twitter, which is @BetterThanAwesome, all capital letters, or you can put it in the comments below. And make sure to put your username or your name that you would like me to say, so that I make sure the right person gets the right answer. But I will be happy to explain this or certain other things that I'm about to say. But I'm not going to get into great detail because, again, family matter, and I just don't want to put my family through this. Again, we're still kind of going through it, so I don't want to put more stress on them than they have to be put through, so please respect that.
Family, you don't have to watch this video.
Please respect that, and if this is going to upset you, please, by all means, exit the video right now before I go any further, because I don't want anyone to get upset about it. I don't want anyone to have to relive anything that they just went through. So if you have to leave, I mean, by all means, do it. We love our viewers. We love our subscribers, and we would never take offense to that. Honesty is the best policy, so, and respecting others. So, with that in mind, I am now going to tell you more about what happened. So, like I said, he was only supposed to be in there for 5 to 7 days. They had to make sure that, you know, everything was going to start going back to normal and after this surgery. And so, like, she took the picture and all because he wanted to send it to me because he had that tube that I was telling you about. And I've had it plenty of times, and he's teased me about it a billion times, and he thought that it was time for me to be able to do it back to him. So she sent it to me. Yeah. Little did I know, on Tuesday, she went to work. I was getting ready to go to that current location that we are usually filming in, which is the center that we go to. And if you can hear that clicking, that's him on his phone. So just let him do it. It's fine. He's not distracting me at all. He's cool. But yeah. So I was getting ready to go. I get helpers in the morning and at night, but she was helping me. She's not here right now, by the way. There's none here right now, by the way. I'm by myself, so. She was getting me ready, and then I get this, like, text, and it's all in capital letters, and it said, "Are you ready yet?" And I'm like, what? It was from my sister. Auntie blank. I'm not saying her name. Family purposes, yeah. I just don't want anything to kind of, if she's in future videos and stuff, I don't want you guys, like, bombarding her with questions and stuff about that. But Auntie so-and-so is on her way to come get you. You have to come up to the hospital to see Dad. He was, and then she stopped. She didn't write anything else. And I texted my mom, I'm like, what's going on with Dad? I have to get up to the hospital now. Like, we're supposed to have an appointment. What's going on? It's got to be serious. So she told me he's in intensive care. I don't know exactly what's going on. All I know is that he's in intensive care and that he's in a breathing tube. So I'm like, oh, great. So I'm like, she's like, I'm just parking at the hospital right now. I just got up here. Just text Laura when you're there. Text Laura when you get here. So I said, okay. So I texted her, but she had already been down there. Like, she had already been waiting for me. So we went up, like, me, my sister, and that aunt. And we had to wait a while because they were doing some stuff with him, trying to get him stable. So they had to do a lot and a lot of intensive stuff, like really in-depth stuff to get him stable, and took what seems like centuries to do, because all I wanted to do was go see him, and what was going on with my father, like with my dad. I was scared out of my wits. My mom was scared of her out of her wits. Like, this is horrible. And then we went in, and sure enough, what she told me was that he was hooked up to a whole bunch of machines. And when I got in the room, he was hooked up to a whole bunch of machines, breathing tube, IVs everywhere, blood pressure cuff, you name it. Oh, and sorry. You name it, it was hooked up to him. Yeah, that's not something you want to see. So it was like a touch and go thing. All day long that day, I was there till 7:30 at night. I didn't talk to anyone. Like, I didn't text or really talk to him much. I talked a little bit to you, right, JC?
Yeah.
A little bit to him. But not too much, because like we had to be on standby, because we never knew. We didn't know what was gonna happen. They literally thought they were gonna lose him that day. We're gonna lose him that day. So it was kind of a wait and see type thing, which is not the type of wait and see I like to do. No one would love to do that, trust me. But anyways, fast forward, like, I spent the whole entire day there. I only ate, I think, once, which is bad, and I'm probably gonna get in trouble later today because he's on the phone. So yeah, because I only ate once, and that was a forced eating by that aunt that brought me there, and I think he knows who it is, so I might be in trouble later. Fun. But that's okay. I don't mind. And so when I went, like, I came home, talked with a family friend, stayed with me, talked with her for a couple hours, and then my worker came to put me to bed. So got ready. She came, and then the family friend came in my room, and we talked for a bit, and then went to bed. 1 o'clock in the morning, she either got a text or a phone call saying, "Get her up to the hospital. I don't care if she's in her PJs, whatever. Just get her up here, please. Whatever you can do, please do it." So she said, obviously she said okay, like, she's an awesome woman. She's been so supportive, along with a lot of others. I'm kind of not going to name them because there's a lot of them.
You being one of them?
Well, obviously he's one of them. He is definitely one of them, but I just don't want to name off in case they don't want their names revealed on platform like this.
Has been there for her through everything, through it all, except for the
and his family, and the family, your family, and his family, who some of them live out of town.
Which, unfortunately, you can finish that one. Well, you can finish and then say, yeah.
Yeah, so when I got there, my sister was downstairs. Oh no, we got upstairs. My sister was like at the doors before you get into where like all the patients and stuff and the nursing station is. and she's like, she's holding the door open, and two of my cousins are there, and a few other people, like his sister, so my other aunt on that side. The aunt that picked me up previously, as I said earlier, was on my mom's side. But, so there was two aunts, two cousins, my mom, my brother, my sister, yeah, I can't think of who else. Oh, my brother-in-law and my niece, who I'm not naming their names. Safety, especially for my niece. Right?
Right.
Because, yeah, you never know. But that's okay. She might even be in a video down the line. But she doesn't go by her actual name.
Razor.
Yep. And she goes by Hockey Dog 14. I don't know why, but I don't understand that one. But anyways, she was there, and she didn't want to go in the room. I was like, okay. Like, we didn't understand why. It's her, she calls him Papa, so it was her Papa. Didn't understand the whole story behind why she didn't want to. But previously, his mom, sorry, had passed away, and when she went to go see her, she was still, like, very much knowing what people were saying, their emotions, stuff like that. So she couldn't cry. And she thought that she couldn't cry this time in front of Papa. And she knew if she saw him, she'd cry. She knew that this was the end. So she thought she couldn't cry. And then my sister, I guess it's motherly instinct, clued it in to the fact of that and said, really, he does not know. He is in, like, what she called it, it's a coma, but she called it a really deep sleep. He does not hear you. He does not know that you're crying. And Grandma's crying, Auntie Cherie's crying, Uncle Cameron's crying, Auntie Meryl, oops, Auntie, like, everyone's crying. Everyone in that room was crying, including, I think, the nurse was crying. But that's because she knew who I was, because I've been in intensive care before. But obviously, I've come out of it. But she was crying because she knew me, she knew him, she knew my mom. So yeah, she was crying. Like, not really sobbing, but she had tears in her eyes and stuff. So she's like, if you have to cry, you have to cry. Just do it. So she went in, she hugged my mom. She didn't want to hug him. She didn't want to touch him. But all she said is, I love you, and I don't want you to leave, but if you're going to be better off, then I'll be strong for you, and I will take care of Grandma. I'll help Mom and Auntie and Uncle take care of Grandma. And she left the room. So, yeah. That must have been hard. She's still pretty young. She'll be 11 soon, so she's still pretty young to, like, be that mature about it. So I'm very proud of her for that. But anyway, that's the gist of the whole thing. Why we haven't been, like, we had to go on a funeral, like, if we wanted to bury him, cremation, what we wanted to do. Yeah, it got so bad, and I got so stressed out.
That she kind of took it out on me.
Just in case you guys don't watch the previous videos, we are in a relationship yet, and we took a break.
She was
that was me.
Completely.
That was me. That was me that decided on that one. That was not him at all. He didn't want that. I know for a fact he did not want that. Yeah.
She just didn't want to take things out on me.
Other people have told me that. But, yeah, I just thought it was best because I was having a lot of emotions. I was crying one moment, I was happy the next moment. Next moment, I was blaming everyone for it. And I didn't want to do that to him or his family, so I distanced myself from them.
Like a person in a relationship, I didn't see it that way.
Yeah. Being the other person in the relationship that's not the one that does it, he saying we need to take a break, he didn't see it. He just thought, okay, well, she's gonna for now say we're taking a break, and then in a couple of days say I'm breaking up with you type thing. He was heartbroken, so I understand that. But
And we understood.
on a lighter note, obviously, you can hear him throughout this whole entire video. I kind of, how do I put this? There's words I want to say, but I don't want to put it. No, I was going to put it.
What words?
I'll tell you after those words. Yeah. Obviously, I couldn't do it. There you go. It only lasted 7 days. The break.
But it took 7 days for her to realize that it wasn't the best idea.
Thumbs up for short breaks. And not just breaking up completely. Thumbs up for that. And realizing that was probably the worst mistake. So yeah. Oh. But yeah, I couldn't do it. We were pretty much
inseparable.
Yeah, before that, and then it was just like not seeing him, not talking to him the same way. It just wasn't cool. So yeah, we got back together. The way we got back together was kind of a whole different story. It was weird.
It was cute.
It was kind of cute.
It's right out of the movies or something.
He's happy, I'm happy. His mom's like thrilled to death. Yeah. Right?
Yep.
And yeah, everyone's all happy again. So, of that aspect of the whole story. So, if you have any questions, leave them comments below. Twitter at BetterThanAwesome. Instagram.
I'm sorry if this video is a little bit touchy.
Fashion Princess 29.
Crazy hair.
And his is Crazy JC J.C. Is it Boston? Or just Boston?
Underscore crazy underscore hair.
So J.C. Boston. Boston. Don't spell it wrong, or else you won't get them. And then crazy underscore crazy.
Oh, underscore crazy underscore hair.
Yeah, underscore crazy underscore hair. And you shall find this guy that you're currently hearing throughout the whole entire video.
No capitals.
No capitals. Anything else you would like to add? Since you're kind of in the video the whole entire time anyways.
Stay beautiful, stay you, be better than awesome, and watch the other videos. Share them with your grandparents, share them with your dog, share them with your neighbor who you don't really talk to, but have
You can even share them with
all
people
that
you
jazz.
don't really like. You can
And
even
watch
share
the
them with
other
people.
videos.
And especially the last one before this one will explain that whole story of what we're hiding. What we're being honest over. If you didn't get the hint from this video.
Stay tuned to the next video where we'll be doing taste test number 2 on Friday.
It's been like 3, isn't it?
No, it's 2.
Oh, 2? Okay,
Yeah.
taste test number 2 will be on Friday.
It'll be uploaded Friday. That is the moment we do it.
And are you doing the Monday one too?
Yes.
Monday is Motivation Monday. So be ready for motivation speeches. Who, in my perspective, he is very good. In my perspective, he's very good at those motivational speeches.
Yep.
And
Well,
this is...
without further ado, this is Crazy Hair.
And Fashion Princess.
Saying, be awesome, be you, be better than awesome.
And don't let anyone tell you that you're not better than awesome, because you are. We're telling the exact truth.
Everybody's awesome. I love you, awesome ones.
And we're signing out.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
How long was that video?
I'm not done.